Here at Weight Loss Success with HCG, we've been lucky enough to see thousands of customers reach their weight loss potential. We're lucky enough to have the opportunity here today to have one of our favourite clients or customers with us today. John is here to tell us his story. John, tell me about how you got into or why you wanted to start using the HCG program.
Well, I was quite a lot overweight, and I was worried about my health and worried about my blood pressure, and I'd been recommended the program by someone else, and I was a little bit skeptical about it because I've heard of many programs and I've tried a few myself, which I've had temporary results and put the weight back on. But the more I investigated HCG, the more keen it was.
Yeah.
And the results are unquestionable.
Yeah, fantastic. So what sort of results are we talking, John? Do you think these results can be something that are achievable by everyone?
Absolutely. It's one of the most important things to realise, that if you stick to the program, it works. Okay. I dropped the first time I went on the program, because I've been on it twice, and the first time I dropped, during the course of the program, I dropped 13 kilograms.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And the good news was that after time and going on from that, the next 3 to 6 months, I reduced a further 5 kilograms.
Oh, that's great, because I guess a lot of people have concerns about being on a restricted calorie diet and then going back to normal eating and then putting on weight again. And when we're talking about restricted calories, John, like, what was your first reaction to knowing that the diet is a 500 calorie a day diet?
I thought that I'll be hungry all day, and I was pretty scared at the prospect, to be honest.
And were you hungry?
No, that was what surprised me, was I wasn't hungry. It's hard to believe, but I was not hungry.
That's awesome. So, John, you did mention that you had done the program twice, so you had no hesitation in going back and trying to lose more weight through it again?
No, the second time I wasn't as good at sticking to the program, and of course the results weren't quite as good, but I was still happy with the results that I achieved.
Okay.
If I'd been a little bit more diligent and kept to the program, the results would have been even more spectacular. Yeah. But I'm within 4 kilograms of my ideal weight.
Oh, that is so close.
Very close.
So would you have any trouble at all recommending anyone else do the program, John?
Not at all. I believe if it works for me, I'm not one of these lucky people that can just lose weight like that. Yeah. It's not easy for me to lose weight. And if it works for me, it works for anyone. I absolutely believe that. There's no doubt about it.
And have you noticed any other changes to your health, John, since doing the program?
Absolutely. A lot more energy, and also my blood pressure is now normal, which is fantastic.
Great.
And it was, at one time, it was very out of whack. Yeah.
Okay. So you were on medication for blood pressure at that time?
At my worst phase, my blood pressure was 212 over 107. Heart attack material. And now it's normal.
That is so good. Yeah. And you look fantastic, John.
Thank you.
John, I'd like to thank you very much for spending time with us today. And I just wanted to, obviously video testimonials can be questionable at times. So I just wanted to ask you, John, have you been paid or incentivised in any way to do this testimonial for us?
Not at all. It's my pleasure. And if you want to lose weight successfully, just do it.
Great.